The rapidly growing business dependence on network systems and the internet, coupled with rapidly evolving cybersecurity threat landscape and the amount that is at stake for companies in today's digital-first world, becomes the boardroom level discussion. May I now invite Professor Triveni Singh, SP, Cybercrime, UP Police, to join the fireside chat session with Dr. Deepak Kumar Sahu, Editor-in-Chief, VAR India. Professor Triveni Singh has been credited for his various initiatives taken for securing the state of Uttar Pradesh. Professor Singh is in charge of investigating cybercrime cases as well as providing administrative and technical supervision to 18 cybercrime police stations located at all commissionerates in the state of Uttar Pradesh. He is also the resource person for various central investigation agencies and judicial bodies such as Central Bureau of Investigation Academy, Ghaziabad, National Police Academy, Hyderabad, and Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, as well as different state judicial training centers, police training academies, and universities.
So I have a question for Professor Triveni Singh, who has been the Superintendent of Police Cybercrime for the entire UP Police. A report highlights significant rise in adversary activity, both in volume and velocity. Can you share your insights?
Yeah, definitely. There has been exponential rise in ransomware cases against enterprise, against individual, and we have seen there has been a rise in cyber attack. I mean, ransomware attack on critical infrastructure of the state and the nation. So definitely, adversaries, they're very much active, be it corporate sector, be it for settling their personal agenda. But recently we have seen in Lucknow, there has been attack on high net worth individuals, few professionals, their entire network, their desktop, even their mobile phone, it was all hacked, a kind of DDoS attack. They were not able to access their data, their client profile and all that. So definitely there has been a rise recently. I've seen in last 1 year, several cases from the corporate sector as well and from the individual, high net worth individual as well. Because these criminals, these adversaries, they are targeting their profile. It's a kind of a spear phishing attack. It's a targeted attack. And they are doing it through ransomware. And this ransomware infra, this kind of services, it's easily available on dark web. And what to talk about dark web? It's openly available if you have some access to this kind of service providers. So you can get these services in terms of tools, technology. They can offer you services as a subscription. You can hire experts, of course, some kind of anonymity in terms of KYC and their identity is concerned, but definitely if you are agreed and you are ready to pay their money in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, so anonymity is there. You will get all tools and techniques to operate a ransomware attack against anything, whatever be your target.
Right, sir. Ransomware as a service is the offering of or stolen or encrypted data known as ransomware. Do you agree on it?
Yeah, why not? This is the way they are operating, and mostly they are operating through dark web, and they have their own service model, in some of the cases they are encrypting the data. In some of the cases, they are not only encrypting, it's a kind of DDoS. I mean, they send their malware in such a way, and the malware is designed in such a way that even you cannot operate your computing system, your devices. It all becomes non-functional. Not only encryption of data, even your device itself becomes useless for you. So this kind of cases are coming to law enforcement agency, It's really a tough, technically it's very it's a tough task for law enforcement agency to react, how to retrieve the data, how to find out the decryption key, how to go ahead. It's very tough task for law enforcement agency, because we are not technical guys. And unless until we understand the modus operandi, the tools, technology, the way they are committing this crime, we cannot resolve the issue. And in some of the cases it's happening is we understand what is happening. The problem is how to backtrack the criminal, because they are demanding money in Bitcoin. So it's perfect anonymity is there. If you are paying someone, tracking ultimate beneficiary in this crypto world is very almost impossible. And getting decryption keys, it's even after paying the ransom, you can't be sure that you will get the decryption key, you will get your enterprise again functions. So this is happening.
Wonderful, sir. So there is new modus operandi impersonating popular apps, which when downloaded can hijack all the information in a matter of seconds. Can you suggest on the remedies?
Recently, we have seen so many cases related with micro lending fake application, And in fact, when we investigated the case, we found that the server were located in Chinese. I mean, backend Chinese were operating this kind of micro lending app. So there were thousands of micro lending apps. It was on Play Store, Apple Store. And once you download this kind of application, they extract all data related with you. So basically, they were interested in knowing your contact numbers and mail ID. So they were offering their loan at within fraction of second, within 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Once you are in need of money, and you click just agree button, and immediately you give your wallet, and you will get the loan sanction, and the loan amount will be credited in your account. It's a matter of 2-3 minutes. It was very easy for all to take the loan. But the story starts thereafter. The loan is given for 7 days, 10 days. Thereafter, they charge exorbitant rate of interest. And this loan amount is very petty. 7,000, 10,000, 5,000 as per your need. But thereafter, they start this blackmailing tactics, because once you download their application, they get complete access to your contact list. Even by doing the data analytics, they know that who is your father, mother, sister, and all that. Once you are not paying the interest amount, that is exorbitant, 20%, 25%, then they are making call to you. If you are blocking them, they are contacting your father, your mother. They are sending the screenshot. They are sending the balance amount that is credited to you have to pay. So, so we saw few even suicide cases. So we approach Ministry of Home Affairs, and along with other states, we started massive operation against this kind of micro lending application. MHA had to interfere, and now they are to some extent control. So basically, Chinese we are doing this, sitting from the China, and how it's happening. So you'll be surprised to know that there are certain things which are in still gray area of RBI regulation. For example, if you have got a ICC bank account, then you can create n number of virtual accounts, and you can share n number of different virtual account with different people, and the entire money will be credited to a single account that will be there in ICC bank. And then this from this ICC bank account to Singapore or China. So what is happening? These micro lending operators or these scamsters, they are creating thousands of virtual account related with a single account. The money is is collected in a single account in bank, and from there through swift to some foreign country. So this kind of, because I talked to senior officer in RBI and even the banking industry. This is not clear whether we can have thousands in number of virtual accounts related with one bank accounts or not. There is no clarity on that, and they are misusing this kind of loopholes or gap on legal fronts or regulatory fronts. They are misusing it, and they are committing this fraud in such a huge way.
It is also counter notice that all the gaming companies, they are doing this through virtual accounts, the transfer for money, the virtual accounts, they transfer it and they take it forward. Anyway, so how the fraud prevention can be improved? What is your take on using machine learning can be used in the fraud detection?
Yeah, definitely machine learning, artificial intelligence can help us in detecting the fraud, because if the corporate sector, if the technical guys, if the information security industry, and along with law enforcement agency, they are sitting together. First, they are discussing the issues and the modus operandi the criminal are operating. Definitely, we can create a prototype of what should be the red flag, what should be the countermeasures, and then the machine learning, when you are ingesting data from all the states, even from the centers, wherever the data is, the crime data from RBI, from the bank, definitely machine learning can help a lot in creating a a solution that can work on effectively in identifying the red flags, and then we can stop the crime midway.
My last question directly to you, sir. As a subject matter expert into cybercrime, in terms of law and technical part, what are the actions you have taken in your state of Uttar Pradesh?
You might be knowing about what MHA is doing. We have Y4C, Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center. So the MHA recently, 2 years back, they launched a website, cybercrime.gov.in, and one helpline number, that is 155260. Once you are a victim of cybercrime, financial cybercrime, you can dial straightaway 155260, and the call is going to land in the state where the victim is. For example, I am the victim. I will call my 155260. The call is going to land here in my headquarters. So we have created the dedicated 48 people. They are working round the clock. They are sitting. Once you are dialing this 155260, the call is going to my cyber help desk, and immediately we coordinate with banking industry, the wallet company, or payment banks, or the e-tailers, e-merchants, and then if we have provided this information in real time or in least minimum possible, then we have got this fraudulent money hold in this supply chain. Either in a bank we can get it hold, or from the bank it has gone to some wallet, then immediately you contact the wallet company and get this money put on hold, so it doesn't go into the hands of the fraudsters. So one thing we have done is, because we have created a dedicated cyber help desk center, 48 people's around the clock. Secondly, we have integrated these services with our 112 also, emergency response team. In case you don't remember this 155260, just you dial 112 and you say that I need immediate assistance because I am the victim of cybercrime. So the guy who's taking this call, they are going to divert this call to the cyber help desk number. So we have highlighted this. State government and EP police, we have started massive awareness campaign among the public, among the college students, among the retired person, among the senior citizens, about modus operandi the criminals are adopting to defraud the people. So once you are aware with the modus operandi, their basic tools and techniques you are aware, definitely it will help the public making them safe from the cyber criminals. So awareness is the key factor. So on the one hand, we are focusing on creating awareness among public, and on the other, we are focused on creating capacity building in the police. We are training them in tools and techniques to detect the crime, training them in cyber forensic, because once the crime has happened, then there is role of cyber forensics. So how to acquire the data, how to do the analysis, how to create a reportable format to put it in the course. So we have started massive training and awareness campaign in UP.
It's good to hear that you are bringing entire citizens of Uttar Pradesh to secure against the cybercrime. Despite of this, what are the rate of crime has increased in compared to 2020 and 2021? Did cases increase or somehow it is decreased?
It has increased, and increase, exponentially increased, because there is a change in a paradigm change in the way that people are doing their job. Even you see the classes are going online. We are purchasing everything online. We have become completely dependent on this internet things. So each and every part of your life activities internet enabled, and that's why there is huge increase in cybercrime cases, massive increase. If I'm talking about my Uttar Pradesh alone, then on daily basis 400 500 cases we are getting.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Professor Triveni Singh, for sharing such wonderful insights on cyber attacks and giving suggestions on how to secure against cyber crimes.